It's one thing to watch this withdrawal unfold on television. It's quite another to live through it and know firsthand how this withdrawal impacted thousands of translators who answered our plea for help. Joining us now is an Afghanistan interpreter and author of Promises Betrayed, Jamil Hassan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for what you did to help our country. Tell us, what, if anything, you were promised? What did you think would happen for helping our country, and were those promises kept?
Thanks for having me on the show. Most of those promises were broken by President Biden's decision to withdraw all forces from Afghanistan. I did not think myself being here, being interviewed on Fox News. I was hopeful for my future in my own country, serving my own people. But unfortunately, because of the decision made by President Biden, here I am with hundreds of thousands of my fellow citizens leaving their country, starting life from scratch here and across the world, and tens of thousands of them still at refugee camps in Pakistan, in the UAE, in Qatar, and even in Ukraine. Their lives are destroyed, their hopes are destroyed, our country is destroyed, and everything that we have achieved in the past 20 years because of the presence of the international community, they're all gone.
Speaking of what happened, I want you to listen to another interpreter and what happened to him and his family, and then get you to react on the other side.
I was praying all the way there, you know, like, God, just make me strong, you know, to go through all these things. When I heard like the Taliban took over Afghanistan, like, I was emotionally, like, inside I was crying. What I can do to get my family out of Afghanistan.
Tell us about your journey to get here, and also, have you been given an explanation for why 20 years of American investment and you risking yourself, and we turn the country back over to the Taliban?
There is no explanation to this. This is just a crystal clear mistake. This decision shouldn't have been made in the first place. Referring to my former colleague, I have a more terrible feeling than him. When I was on a C-17 as it lifted off Kabul airport, I had this deep sorrow in my heart. Everyone was asleep and started to fall asleep, but I couldn't sleep because I thought I was losing something big, something that I cannot gain back. And still, I'm thinking that either those 20 years of the life that I spent in democracy, in happiness and in peace was a dream, or either this is a dream and I will wake up one day and things will be normal as they were last year and in the past 20 years. So that is the feeling I can express.
Well, I know you love your country, and I feel certain that either friends or family are still there, and I am sure that it breaks your heart, as it should all of ours, quite frankly, to see what is happening to Afghanistan despite the service and sacrifice of Americans and Afghans. So I'll give you the last word. When you look at Afghanistan now, what is your reaction?
It's just, it has backwarded 100 years. It's not even the Afghanistan of the before 9/11. It's worse than that, because the Taliban, despite they know all the realities, all the facts about Afghanistan, what the people achieved, they just turn a blind eye onto all of them. And worse than that is that the entire world has forgotten Afghanistan, not only because of the war in Ukraine, but because they do not want to hear about it. For instance, President Biden multiple times made it clear that he doesn't want to hear anything about Afghanistan, because and he should hear about it, because this is the catastrophe, the disaster that he brought up on not only my country and my people, but also because on Ukrainians, because right after the America and its allies left Afghanistan, it gave an incentive to Russia to attack Ukraine, and God knows what will come next. I'm following the news about Taiwan, China threatening Taiwan security, and the result, the outcome of this withdrawal, this chaotic withdrawal, is for Americans and for America is that the world does not trust America as an ally anymore. Look at Japan, at South Korea, Middle East countries. Do they think that the United States will stay with them, will stand alongside them? I'm sure they don't think so, and they are looking for other allies.
We are very appreciative for what you did for our country, and my hope is that you can return to Afghanistan when it is safe. Thank you for helping our country, and thank you for joining us on a Sunday night.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.